Hello everyone, I'm gearsofgorexx, and YouTube, always a pleasure. I haven't made a video in a while, but anyway, welcome to my review of The Hangover Part 2. Now for starters, there's going to be some spoilers only because I have to reveal somewhat about the movie so you can get what I'm talking about and where I'm coming from, so I'm able to actually do the review and tell you what I think of it. So for starters, Stu is getting married in Thailand. What I didn't like is how they don't show or tell how Stu met his wife. All Phil says, which is played by Bradley Cooper, in the beginning says, well, if it wasn't for us, you wouldn't have even met your wife. So apparently the prostitute in the first one, in which Steve said, I'll come back and visit, was just a false statement. But regardless, who gets lost in this movie? Because we obviously know shit's going down. So is it Stu, Phil, Alan, Doug, or all? Scratch that. It's none of them. Well then, so who is it? Introduce Teddy, Stu's fiance's 16-year-old brother. Now, before I go into how they got into this mess, I will tell you that a lot of crazy shit goes down in this movie, and you might say, well, that's expected, but no. I think the shit that goes down in this is way worse and extreme than the first one. The moves, like, in the first one, okay, they get kidnapped, Mike Tyson's tiger, he gets his tooth knocked out, they get married and everything, but in this one, I'm not going to spoil it, but you'll see if you ever watch it. But this movie has its moments, and I laughed hard a lot. People say that it was bad because it was too predictable, and it was exactly the first movie, but in Thailand. But in response to the predictable part, they had me guessing through the movie about where Teddy was and what was going to happen next, so I do disagree. And same movie? Come on, that's a little over the edge. I mean, it's called The Hangover Part 2. What did you think was going to happen? Did you expect them not to have a hangover and fully remember everything that happened? No, because in reality, this is a sequel to a movie that didn't need a sequel, but due to its charm and popularity, our wishes were granted. So for a movie that didn't need a sequel, I'd say this is a really good sequel. Not outstanding like the first, won't leave the same impact that the first one had, but that's kind of expected, because once you already know the characters, they're not as surprising as they were before. But there's still more memorable lines, there's still more classic Stu songs, like the Tiger one in the first one where he's playing the piano, in this one he's on a boat and he's playing a guitar. And Mr. Chow makes the movie way more interesting, it kinda adds like an alternate plot. So in all, it's a not needed sequel that will be hated by people who didn't see it until they do see it. I basically forgot about the first one while watching this movie. I give the sequel a 4.0 out of 5 stars. I enjoyed the ride, and I hope you guys will too. I'm sorry to spoil anything, but basically, it's just a good movie, guys. A lot of crazy shit happens. Stu, I'm gonna spoil it here. Stu has sex with a fucking transvestite, and he doesn't remember anything. It's really a lot funnier than you expect. If you don't laugh through this and you laugh through the first one, I'd be surprised. Because Alan's still the same retard. But regardless, I'm going on a tangent, so, that's it, guys. I hope you enjoyed the review. It was quick and to the point. Didn't need to be a 10-minute video, so thanks for watching. Hopefully I can do more movie reviews. I kinda enjoyed doing this.